Hey guys, it's Shaft. With me tonight is Sensor Gaming's Matt C, and we are in game number 6 of a Pro League format King of the Hill style clan war between Impulse Gaming and SCS. We're going to launch right on into these games as we've got a lot of exciting content to bring you tonight and a limited time to do it in. So here we go. Here in the bottom left hand side of Neoplanet S, we have the winner of our last match, the blue Protoss for Impulse Gaming. It is Arya! I believe he maybe likes Game of Thrones, I don't know. Anyways, over here on the top right hand side of Neoplanet S, we've got the red Zerg, a real good friend of mine and an awesome theory crafter. It is Hellsod. I'm really excited to see what kind of strategies he's got up his ace hands planned for this match, man. Do you think he'll be able to hold a candle to Arya, who showed himself a master of PvP?
I think so. I like Hellsod. Hellsod's a great player, actually. Really cool guy. And I'm just excited to finally see Protoss versus Zerg. We haven't actually seen that yet.
I got you. So. Yeah, I feel like Hellsod's a really strong player, but I don't know. My gut tells me Arya is going to win this.
Alright. I just want him to win because he has the Majestic Overlord skin going on.
Care to make bets?
No, I'm not much of a betting man. Alright, Arya's just going to hang out in the base, say hey, what's up? God, I love this map. It is so cool looking.
Yeah, it's snowing on top of the Overlord with the cool skin. Gee, guys, check it out.
Look at the creep. That looks pretty cool.
Oh yeah. Ooh, yeah. It's got like creep apparently reflects the sky.
Right.
So this is a really white sky apparently tonight.
All right. So Shaft, man, you are the Zerg player here. What are your thoughts about Protoss versus Zerg in Heart of the Swarm?
Well, it's pretty much the same early game as it always has been. You've got a little contest here for control of the natural, which Hellsod, of course, is going to win. Arya probably not even going to put down a pylon. Yeah, plain old Jane kind of style. He goes for that Nexus first. That's how you know he's not going to put down the pylon. Now he's going for the Forge. So it's going to go into your very typical, normal, standard macro game. The real issue becomes when does the Zerg take his gas, which you're usually going to see that around 6:30 with double gas. But actually, Hellsod going ahead with a quick extractor here, so he's mixing it up a little bit. This could be a Ling run by, this could be Banelings, this could be Roach Ling. Really, you've got a lot of options here.
So do you feel like that in Heart of the Swarm you can be more aggressive early on as a Zerg player and it'll pay off?
Well, you have this option in Wings of Liberty as well. It just wasn't explored very often because people need to prep against it. However, people have got a lot more greedy, not sending the scout back in. As you can actually see, the probe is returning home here rather than poking back up there to see if there's a gas. So it opens up perfectly for a Ling run by or Baneling bust.
Right.
And actually, if you take a look at the wall in of Arya, yeah, this pylon is actually, kind of vulnerable there to roaches especially.
Right. Okay, so what are we looking for now?
Well, we want to see when the roaches warren gets built, or the Baneling nest, or is it just going to be speedlings as we've got metabolic boost on the way? Well, he's continuing to mine gas, so it's not just going to be speedlings.
Okay, so would he be looking to take his third anytime soon?
No.
No? Okay.
The reason for that, a third would mean more production, which he already has as much production as he can handle, especially if he's going for roaches, which it does not look like. Yeah, this is a Baneling build, guys.
What gives it away to tell you that it is a Baneling build?
Never mind. He's going for Pneumatized Carapace, which is Overlord speed. The reason I thought it might have been a Baneling build is simply because he was building up so much gas, but going for Overlord speed gives him a reason to have the gas. I just don't know why he went for speed to begin with.
Right. So we've got Arya dropping that robo here and double gassing off at the natural base. It does look like he could pull off an Immortal Sentry timing attack from this build.
Yeah, I can see that, but I'm just not understanding Hellsod's build. This doesn't make sense.
The Mothership Core is going to come out. We've discussed that in the past couple minutes. I'm sorry, you
I think
did
this might be a Mutalisk build.
Alright. So, that layer, is that what gave that away to you? The layer with the extractors?
That and just simply how many drones he's got kind of building up here. Yeah, he's taking all 4 gases at once. Yep, this is Mutalisks.
Alright, Arya is going to scout... Alright, well, as Shaft continues to ponder, Arya scouts that third base.
Indeed, indeed.
The Roach Warring comes down.
Yeah, this is actually a really delayed third base. Usually the third base comes at 4:30 for the Zerg player, so there's just a lot of inconsistencies here in Hellsod's play. Now, he's an awesome player, so there's definitely a reason he's doing this, but God knows it's beyond me right now.
Right. So we've got Arya chrono boosting out that second Immortal, and we've got these Zerglings that are going to run across the map here.
There's really not too much going on, but 20 links are being made to follow this up. Yeah, this is not going to break through a complete wall-off guy.
We got a proxy pylon being dropped up by that little ridge from Arya, so it does look like he wants to be able to attack soon.
Yeah. Okay, so this is starting to make a little more sense. Now, the reason for Overlord Speed is something I actually have talked about in the past. Basically, with Overlord Speed, you have infinite scouting potential, so you're always going to know what your opponent's up to. Now, here we go. We've got a lot of these Lings, but still no follow-up tech yet.
Yep, there's the Warp Prism. This is an Immortal Sentry push.
There's the Infestor hit.
Now, for Infestors, you know, do you like the fact that they shoot their fungals in a projectile now?
I don't dislike it. It's just different. I think everyone's gonna have to get used to it. Now these Lings have a good surround force field. Why would you Guardian Shield against Lings?
Yeah, that's a little questionable. I did not know that Zerglings, you know, did DPS from range.
Indeed.
So,
but either way,
I guess
he only bruises the Protoss units there, and loses a lot of Lings for it. So this is actually not looking good for Hellsod, even though he had a nice surround there, just not enough units there to deal the damage.
He also has that Hydralisk den. He's going to pick up a couple of those Hydras. And here comes the push from Arya.
Yeah, Roaches are going to be there to soak up damage as well as the Lings. Hydra's going to be the main damage dealer here.
Another Guardian Shield. Guess he did that just because he wants to push that ramp here.
Perhaps. It's always possible.
Indeed, he's going to warp in a couple of Stalkers for the DPS. He's actually working out of 6 gates right now.
Well, this is definitely do or die here for Arya, but the same is true for Hellsod, who's got 9 Hydras on the way. 6 of them just popped. He's got Hydra range, and Hydras are actually exposed here.
That was a really good force field. It actually forced the Hydralisk towards the army. Hydralisk being great at range, but not so much when you get up in their face.
Yeah, when you get in their face, they pee on themselves, and you too.
Yeah, and now he's going to warp in the Stalkers now because he needs the DPS.
Indeed, sir, but there's too big of an army here for Protoss, and this is going to get Hellsod.
That... So why did Hellsod lose that match? Oh, the Immortal Dance, did you see that?
Yeah, I did, actually. The Lings surrounded there, they bruised the Protoss units, but when you bruise Protoss units, you just hit the shields, and they regenerate those. And you don't regenerate Zerglings, man. This isn't Heart of the Swarm.
This is not Heart of the Swarm.
Or the campaigns. I'm sorry, the campaign, you know. Kerrigan has that ability in the campaign.
This is Legacy of the Void. We do not regenerate Zerglings.
Don't pick on the guy. It's like 3 a.m. here.
Hey, man. I'm in the same time zone you are, so it doesn't even matter. All right, folks.
Yes, before we get into a brotherly brawl, guys, it is a 3-3 now. Arya coming back, tying the score, taking Hellsod out. She, I'm not really sure. The he, she, it, transvestite, Scarlet, whatever you want to call them. They've taken out 2 of the best players for SCS. Who is SCS going to send out next? What are your thoughts, man? Who do they have left? Protoss, Zerg, Terran, what are we going to see?
I think we haven't seen them field any Terran. They need to. I think they should send out a Terran player. We've seen one Terran player, but that was from Impulse. I'd like to see a Terran player from SCS, but I'm not sure if they actually have that many in their lineup.
Yeah,
we may just see another Protoss player.
I don't think they have a single Terran left. I think the last one actually left the team.
I think Helsod was their only Zerg player.
I'm not sure. I think they've got a couple of other Zerg players. I don't know if they'll bring them out, but they do have a couple other Zerg players.
All right. Well, there's only one way to find out. Let's hope it's not PvP.
Yeah, let's hope. Guys, see you on the next game. Thanks for tuning in. If you like this and our other content, please hit subscribe and like. Remember, every click counts. We depend on you to click on our stuff because our stuff rules. Thanks. See you in the next game. Bye-bye.
Oh.